Good morning, everyone. Well, it's Tuesday, Weight Watcher weigh-in day, and today I am still 7 pounds from my goal weight. So today I weighed in at exactly the same weight, not 1 ounce up, not 1 ounce down, from last week. So that's kind of that is not surprising to me. That sort of follows along with the norm of what I've been doing for these past, I guess, 8 months since I've been on the program. And honestly, even though I'm getting down to my lower goal weight, I have had for the last 3 weeks a consistent weight loss, which I have not done the whole time I've been on the program. I pretty much either will come in 1 week with, oh, I lost 4 ounces, or, I gained 4 ounces, and then the following week I have a big drop, as long as I'm staying true to the program. And I have to tell you, this week I did try that 3-day meal plan that is only for 3 days, and basically what it is a low amount of carbs, and you still have some carbs on this meal plan, but it's a very low amount. So I did do it, and the first day I will say it was hard because I'm used to having more fruits, and that does make up for carbs. And after the first day, I was fine. The second day, it was easier. And by the third day, I was good with it. I'm happy to be off of it after the 3 days. But I did not feel bloated at all during that time. And I did have one meal this week where I went out for a little brunch with my daughter-in-law. And we went to one of my favorite brunch restaurants, and I always kind of have the same thing the last, several times I've been there, and know for sure the last 2 times, and it's really, it's just one of my favorites, and it's a fruit-based type meal. So it has quinoa in it, it has granola in it, and it has a bunch of fresh fruit. And yes, there was like a coconut cream sauce that they put on the side. So I had that, and that particular meal is higher in carbs because of the fruit and the granola. But I went ahead and had it for that meal, and then my next meal for that day happened to be 0-point food. So that is all fine to do. And plus, I always have rollover points that I can use for those types of meals. So I still stayed within the bounds of my program. And I just know by being diligent, next week I'll probably have a bigger loss, probably between 1.5, maybe 2 pounds, because that's just kind of the way my body's been working. So not discouraged at all. And thank you so much for all the positive comments on my last video. I really was hesitant to put it out because it was so long, and after editing it, I'm like, well, really, what do I want to cut out that isn't important? Honestly, there really wasn't anything, because I just felt like if it can help one person out there think about their process of losing weight, if it can help one person to dispel the thoughts that, they're either too old or it won't work, nothing ever works, then it was well worth the time. And I have enjoyed sharing my journey with you. And when I'm at my goal weight, I plan on sharing, all the details of my statistics and pictures, and hopefully that also can inspire or encourage somebody to get on the right course. So until my next video, be kind, be humble, age gracefully, and have a great day. Bye.
I want to share with you a soup that I made last week, and it is sweet potato kale chicken soup. I found the recipe on YouTube from Tatiana's Everyday Food, and I will link that information below. The recipe is available and the video tutorial of how she made the soup. This soup was so yummy. It sounds a little strange, but oh my gosh, it was so good and so easy. 2 chicken breasts. I used 3 carrots, 2 celery stalks, 2 sweet potatoes, and an onion. And it was just easy. Basically, chop everything up and peel your sweet potatoes, cut them into cube-sized pieces, and then just, saute your chicken breast in bite-sized pieces. And then it's really a easy, simple thing to just plop everything into the pot and add your broth. Now, the only substitution I made in this recipe is I used vegetable stock instead of the chicken stock, and it's only because I was trying to use what I had in my pantry and use that up. So the vegetable stock was very tasty, and I think it made the soup just as delicious. I went ahead and used the kale. Now, normally if there's a soup recipe that I'm going to make and it calls for kale, I will substitute it with spinach because I like spinach. But because I'm really trying to come out of my box and introduce myself to foods that I don't normally eat, and I know that kale is a great food source for lots of vitamins, I just went ahead and used it, and I'm glad I did. It adds so much body to the soup, and this is a very sweet and savory soup. It is so delicious. And this is the finished soup after it's been done, and I just paired it with a side salad, and you just don't need anything else. A good bowl of soup and a salad, it's just that comfort food. And I think the best way to describe this soup is just sweet and savory, and it is a different twist on chicken noodle soup. I hope you'll try it.